Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. You must be wondering how to change the tire on a car. Well, you've come to the right place. Today I'm going to give you the step-by-step procedures on how to properly change the tires on your car. Here we are in the shop, and in front of me are all the tools needed to perform a tire change. The first and most important thing when doing a tire change is safety. Always make sure you have protective gloves and eye protection. This ensures that you get nothing in your eyes and it keeps your hands protected at all times. The first thing that we'll need here is an impact gun. The impact gun loosens and tightens the lug nuts on your car with ease. Next up is the impact sockets. The impact sockets are attached to the impact gun, and you have to make sure that you have the proper socket size that fits the lug nuts in your car. This here is the air compressor. It will supply the air for the impact gun. Air chocks, they're used to secure your vehicle from rolling backwards or forwards when on the lift. This here is the torque wrench. It is used to tighten the lug nuts on your car to the specified torque for your vehicle. You are going to need a piece of chalk to mark your tires. This here is a breaker bar. It is used to loosen any stubborn bolts that won't come loose on your car. A container or tray like this is handy to keep track of your lug nuts. This here is an air gun. It will be used to fill your tires with air if needed. Now that the vehicle is in place, we're going to start by removing the front passenger tire. So in order to do this, you want to get your chalks and chalk the rear tires. And just simply wedge the chalk in on each side of the tire and repeat this for the tire on the other side. Now we are ready to lift the car. It is important to know where the lift points are on your car, and if you're unsure of this, you can always consult your owner's manual. The owner's manual will show you exactly the 2 points where to lift your car, as shown right here. Now that the jack is in place, we want to lift the car so that the jack is supporting the weight of the car, but the tire is still touching the ground. Now that the car is in the air, what we want to do is select our proper socket size. This car happens to fit a 3/4 inch socket. If your car has hubcaps that cover your lug nuts, now would be the time to remove your hubcap from your tire. Now that we have selected the proper socket size, what you want to do is put your socket on your impact gun and put your impact gun to your air line. Now we are ready to remove the lug nuts, and before you do this, make sure that your impact gun is in reverse. Now simply just remove the lug nuts. Now that we've removed the lug nuts from the vehicle, we want to place them in the tray so that we don't misplace them. The next thing we want to do is lift up the car so that the tire is fully in the air so that we can remove the tire. For even tread wear, it is important to rotate your tires each season. When we changed the tires last fall, we indicated its proper location for the installation this season. This tire is to be installed to the right front of the car. Now put the tire on, aligning it with the lug nut screws. And there we have it. Now what you want to do is place the hubcap back on the tire and fasten the lug nuts on by hand. Now it is time to tighten up our lug nuts, and we'll use the impact gun to tighten them up. And we want to make sure that the impact gun is on a low power setting so that we do not over tighten the lug nuts. Now that the tire is on the car, what we want to do is lower the car so the tire is just touching the ground so that it can be properly torqued. So to torque the tires, we put our socket on the torque wrench and we set our torque wrench to 100 foot-pounds, which was the manufacturer's specifications. To torque the tires, what we do is we put the torque wrench on the lug nut and we tighten it until we hear a click. And once you hear the click, that means it is properly torqued. And right there. And repeat this for the other lug nuts. Now the tire is on, we want to use our air gun and attach it to our air line. And we want to make sure that the tire is to the right PSI as specified on the tire, right there. Once all this is done, we can now lower the car to the ground because we are finished this tire. Before we put these tires away for next year, we gotta write their position for next winter. So this tire was taken off the right front side of the car, so next year it's gonna be in the right rear side. So what we're gonna do on the tire is we're going to write R, R, and this means right rear. Now that you have successfully changed the tire on your car, you can repeat these steps for the remaining. Wow, what a great capper to a great day. As long as you complete these steps, your car will be ready for the road. We'll see you next time on You're Handier Than You Think.